Coming to you live, TBO&E and the JOE on the MIC. It's
Guess who?
Random Insanity, Random Insanity, the RIPs, you know who we be. Random Insanity, Random Insanity, the RIPs, you know who we be. Yeah. Syndicated once a week, it's programmed. Random Insanity's gonna bring the Grand Slam. Conversation and comedy, you can see her ass live on video, but for now, chill and hear us, yo. It's Random Insanity, Random Insanity, the RIPs, you know who we be. Random Insanity, Random Insanity, the RIPs, you know who we be. Yeah. Catch us once a week plus bonus days.
First impressions of the quarantine. And I want to let you know immediately, life advice. First impressions aren't everything. I once had a boss who gave me like 4 first impressions. And then afterwards, he was a dick as soon as I started working for him. So don't...
Well, that sounds great. We only hire the best here. You're the best. You're the best.
Yeah.
Great. Start tomorrow. Fucking noon. 10 minutes early.
Effing there.
I'm effing. When the boss is coming in all strong, right? Listen, I don't have time to deal with no fucking bullshit, all right? I got enough fucking shit out that door, all right? 10 fucking orders. A bartender she don't know what the fuck she's doing. You know what I'm saying? I mean, come on. What are you here to do? I got a moment alone, 5 minutes. You can either sit here and suck my dick, or you can show me what the fuck you do tomorrow. Noon. How's that sound, huh? On the job training. Figure it out. Don't ask me. It's a million motherfuckers. Ask them. I don't know what the fuck's going on. Bastards. Jesus. Right.
Yeah.
That's a solid interview.
That's great. I might work for that person.
Yeah. He's like also a life coach. What are you doing in here? You in it too long? Now I'm losing wood. What the fuck do you want, asshole?
Said I'm losing wood.
Losing wood here. Come on.
That was funny.
Oh, man.
Dialogue from the creator of Fazzeti.
Oh, God.
Hell yeah.
Hey.
So now you get to see him in person.
True.
That's the Phantom of the Opera.
Or how about the Indian Drake?
Ooh.
Oh,
We still haven't done that one,
what
huh?
was that song?
That's plan. Allah's plan.
Oh.
This is Indian Drake with Allah's plan.
Alles plan. Alles plan. Alles plan. I'm getting into it.
Getting into it. Gotta feel things out. Like a blind man at an orgy. Gotta.
What the fuck?
I would have started from the bottom.
No. I'm recalling. It's I've been moving, come to start no trouble with me. Trying to keep it peaceful is a struggle for me. Yes, I hear the things that they wish on me. You know, don't pull up at 6 a.m. to cuddle with me. You know how I like it when you love it on me. God's plan. God's plan.
Allah.
God's
A la verga.
A la verga.
A la verga.
Ginot.
Jinnat.
Gigandi. Boom. Shalalala boom. Shalalala boom. Shalalala boom. Shalalala. Alles plan.
Allah's plan.
Alles plan. Alles plan. Alles plan. Alles plan. Alles plan. Alles plan.
And he dropped the mic.
Drop the mic.
It's down there. Like the link you need to subscribe to.
That's right. Just look at yourself. Look at yourself.
Look at yourself.
Look at yourself.
Inside yourself.
Look at yourself.
Ah!
I'm in your head.
I'm in your head. Hell yeah. Oh, man.
Talk about a double camera.
Whew. Double whammy. We're opening a portal up to the universe.
Yeah. Like Jinkos, fuck that. Pringles, yeah, I like that. Yo, Dollar Tea, I drink that. Yo, fucking barbecue, yo, fuck with me. Yeah. Coming out after Mother's Day. Here it is, safe place to stay. SA, 2-0 countdown. There it is, motherfucking meltdown. Quarantine ain't gonna stop me from doing my thing. Fuck in a can like a sardine. Don't wanna be like that, cause I get along motherfucking swimmingly.
That's right. You didn't know he could rap, huh?
That's my boy.
Yeah.
Chill.
I throw it
Bam.
100%.
Son.
Hell yeah.
You know,
All day, every day. Fuck what anybody say.
hey, I got some good guidance, and I'm fortunate, Now I'll tell you what George Foreman told me.
What's that?
He said, always give it your all, youngster.
Hey.
Always give it your all.
Wow.
He says, I would not be able to live the rest of my life if I chose to fight Muhammad Ali and back myself up into the corner and give up and just hope for a knockout so it's over.
Damn.
He was like, I was giving them some powerful hits.
Yeah, he was.
Power hits.
That was a rowdy fuck. That was a rowdy fight. That was like a testament of like Muhammad Ali, because Muhammad Ali was 45 years old.
Yeah.
And he was trying to win back his belt.
Whoa.
He was trying to win back the title. And George Foreman was a rookie. George Foreman was fresh off the boat.
Damn.
Fresh, young, lean George Foreman.
Dude, he
ready
was
to go.
big.
And he was a big motherfucker. He looked like Mr. T in his day. Like he was
Damn.
massive.
The sideburns, mustache, dude, you don't want to even...
Dude,
nice to see you.
Exactly. So the craziest thing that science could barely explain was Muhammad Ali's technique, because he was a big motherfucker too.
Yeah.
He was big, tall, and just fierce. You know what I mean? But his best technique was how he would get inside his opponent's head.
What?
He would talk mad shit to them, the lowest grading fucking shit to them, the entire fight. The
For real?
entire fight. That was his gag. Besides
Wow,
the rope-a-dope,
dude.
because he knew how to block and
Yeah.
he knew how to take hits without doing too much damage to his body, so he could roll
Damn.
off and just come back with power, dude. But dude, he would psychologically break you down.
Damn.
To where and this is where when they were going pound for pound, 15 rounds.
Holy shit, dude.
15 fucking rounds, dude. And I mean, the gloves then were like fucking mittens.
Yeah, dude.
They're like to pull something out of the oven, dude. They weren't shit protection. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, you were receiving it, like raw, dude. And Muhammad Ali came out of nowhere. The Thriller in Manila, in Africa. So Muhammad Ali decided to go to Africa and train, go on a long run.
Yeah.
And jog, and all the African people were like following him, dude. He was just
Forrest Gump.
Damn.
Dude, yeah, Muhammad Ali was the greatest, and
Damn.
the guy that actually ended up later defeating him was also his trainer. Would train with him.
What?
So basically, trust me, the guy didn't even want to defeat Ali, even though they knew it was his time, because you gotta retire when you're on top, basically.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like Michael Jordan or all the greats that they retired when they were fucking champions. They with a gold medal. They seized and conquered everything. That's when you retire.
For sure.
You don't want to burn. You don't want to fade away.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You
On a
want to
losing
go out.
streak all badass.
Yeah. You know what I mean? So
It is like, bam!
yeah, he faded away, and he knew it was his time, and he would even talk shit to the guy like, "Man, why you gotta do me like that?" Dog?" You know what I mean? Like, and
crazy.
because Muhammad Ali was such a legend in the sense that they took his title from him. Muhammad Ali, in his when he was still a rookie, he won the heavyweight champion of the world. They drafted him. He refused the draft and sat prison time, and they took his title.
Oh, what? He went to
They took
prison?
his title from him because he didn't want to go fighting in the Vietnam War.
What? I didn't know that. That's crazy.
He refused to be drafted, so they threw him in prison and took his title from him.
Damn.
And I believe it was Joe Frazier that took the title. So Muhammad Ali had to train, get out of prison, train, and go defeat Joe Frazier, where basically the title was just given to him. He didn't earn it. So Muhammad Ali goes, fights, beats his ass, and gets his title back.
Damn.
You know what I mean? Like Muhammad Ali, just like the greatest.
Hell yeah.
You know what I mean? He was amazing.
For sure,
dude.
man.
Amazing athlete. And that's where, of course, we got who's the guy in the MMA? McGregor.
Oh yeah.
I'm not really into
McGregor
that.
at his conferences, he talks a bunch of shit. Talks about people's wives. He talks all this shit, and he is like the Muhammad Ali now.
Like, you love him or you hate him?
Yeah, you love him or hate him, but he gets in your head. He's in your head. In your head.
Psychological thriller.
Psychological.
You touch that flag.
I know.
That's it.
I
That's
know.
it,
Dude,
yeah.
He just talks so much. The fuck we doing over here talking all this shit? You want to fucking fight? Let's fucking fight.
You're like constantly dropping the mic.
For
And he's
real,
like-
dude? Just
and, what was the
What are you
boxer?
gonna
Who was
What are you
the,
gonna do?
who was the boxer that he fought?
Oh shit. Mayweather.
He's like-
Money Mayweather.
He's like, tell Mayweather he's coming to the fight to bring me my money.
Give me my money in a bag, right? Because he's always carrying $1 million in a bag.
Yeah, dude.
The thing of it was the reason why everyone knew that McGregor was going to get his ass kicked.
Yeah.
Because MMA fighting and training is way different than boxing.
Yeah.
Boxing,
It's a marathon.
I mean, come on. If anybody's seen Rocky, they fucking train for months before
Yeah.
the fight. We're talking like a baby. They train for like 10 months before they actually fight. They're not having sex. They are eating healthy. They are fucking endurancing their body to the
Yeah.
limit. So by the time they're ready, dude, they're going to dust your ass. If you're not training like them, you're fucked. It's like
Yeah.
they go to the military, and MMA fighters, they just work on their moves. So their takedowns are quicker.
Oh, okay.
The rounds are shorter.
Yeah.
Boxing, it's just hands. It's all hands all day, and the
All
fucking
upper
rounds
body
are longer.
strength, core
the
strength.
Rounds are longer. You have
Yeah.
to go longer.
You gotta
know?
be jumping around all the fucking time, like shit.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's-
Mayweather's dad told him just tire him out.
It's like taking a fucking linebacker in the NFL and putting him up against a soccer player.
Yeah.
The soccer player's gonna be running circles around him. He's not wearing any gear either. He's just
Yeah.
like, trip him up. Boop, boop.
All right.
This is real football, asshole.
I know. Right? Fuck yeah, dude.
Hurricane
So,
kick
yeah.
him right in the face, knocking off that helmet, man.
Needless to say, Money Mayweather didn't need to say shit, but just to thank McGregor for being a part of the fight. Because he knew. He knew. He's like, motherfucker,
Yeah.
I'm going to whoop your ass. Keep talking shit. Like, he didn't even say nothing.
Yeah, I'm not really into MMA, man. It's not really my thing.
Exactly. And that's the thing. If you're an MMA fighter and you're trying to fight a professional boxer that's won multiple gold Olympic medals, he's not just a boxer. He's been winning medals like, get the fuck out of here. This guy is.
Fighting has gotten crazy. Like,
And he's still sharp like Money Mayweather because, dude, the way he moves his body, he's like Ali on steroids. He like moves all over the fucking place. He makes himself a hard target to hit.
Yeah,
Because he
dude.
stays moving. And that's the name of the game in
Yeah.
boxing. You got to keep moving. You won't get hit.
Yeah.
And the
And
object
that's how
of
you
the
get him
game,
by surprise. Right?
Yeah,
You're always
that's-
always like, oh, shit.
that's why they're calling him the greatest at the moment.
Yeah.
Because he understands the fundamentals of boxing and he executes.
Yeah.
He hits you more than you hit him, and that's the name of the game. And he's still all there. Like,
Yeah, it's always
unfortunately,
about the
Ali
basics.
took way too many hits from the greatest.
Yeah.
oh, dude, yeah. And
His
George
time.
Foreman was
George
telling
Foreman,
me,
yeah.
he like that. I mean, anybody
you
that
spoke
George.
with him?
Yeah, I was doing room service here in San Antonio at the Grand Hyatt.
Wow.
And I had
Nice.
I went in there, knocked on the door, and he's just super friendly. You know, he's like, "Hey, yeah, come on in." Because the whole day, people were running orders up to the Foreman's, and like it was either like his children or his wife,
Yeah.
but it wasn't him. So then they're like, "Hey, here's one from Foreman. You want a plate of fruit and some Aquafinas." And so then like whenever I sit down, he's just like got this glazed smile on him, and then he sit down, he's just like riding it like it's the happiest thing he's doing right now, like he's just in it.
Yeah.
I don't know if it was like the PR, or what.
Yeah.
And I was like, say something. And so he's like writing down, and I was like, so I was watching that fight between you and Ali the other night,
Nice.
and he puts the book down, and he picks up his hands, and he says, I was giving him everything. I was giving him powerful hits. I'm telling you, hard. And he started scaring me in the fourth round. I was like, scaring you? Why? Why was he scaring you? What did he say? And he was like, he started talking to me saying, is that all you got? Is that all you got? Get into his
Dang, sucking him out.
Damn, son. Shit.
Damn, he was probably hurting, but he was telling him.
And that's like an experienced Ali. Like he's on the top of his game right now.
Yeah.
Like, you cannot fuck him up.
And I was like,
Wow.
that's only an experience you both share. No one else in the world. No one else in the world can share that experience. Meanwhile, I'm sharing this experience too that no one else would share.
Straight up, yeah, man.
Straight from the source, man. Straight from the
Yeah.
source.
Sir, you heard it here first.
And so he was just telling me his stories, and then I was like, well, do you have any advice for a young man that's growing up into this world? You got anything for me? And he was just like, well, always give it your all. Always give it your all. And then he told me about he couldn't deal with positioning himself into the corner and giving up. Like the other people that Ali fought, because a lot of people were scared just of his reputation. Then whenever they're like looking at him in the face and he's psyching you up,
And he's a big dude. He can move fast. Like, holy shit. Like
trash talking just all the time.
Yeah.
So he said, yeah, always give it your all, and it stuck with me. And a few years before that, a guy here in San Antonio named Seth Cam, who had a lot of his artwork up at the Bijou Theater off of, was it Fredericksburg Road? And I commissioned him to do an oil painting of me, and then I gave it to my mom.
Nice.
And he's great. And whenever I was leaving to Chicago, he was just giving me some advice about living in the big city. Like, you need to act crazy if someone's trying to do something, because then you can freak them out, and then you just keep moving. And I'm serious, He's like, one time I was doing a painting, some city, and this guy, pretended to be drinking some water, and then, he hands it to me later, and he was like, yeah, try this, and he's like, no, I don't want to, I'm okay, and he's like, no, just try it.
Come on.
Ends up knocking him out, and all of his shit got stolen.
What
Damn.
the fuck?
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, there's something in that thing, and he's warning me of these things.
Yeah.
And then along the way, knowing that I'm a creator too, he says, listen, Isaac, everything you do needs to be epic.
Nice.
Everything. So I took that into heavy consideration. So Foreman telling me this, you got Cam telling me this, and of course the infinite guidance my father gives me too.
Badass.
Um,
And Pauly Shore telling you.
and it's climbing. It's getting up there. I've seen what it does whenever a person has a hair salon, cutting hair for $15 a cut, and then having an interaction with a celebrity and a picture being taken, and then you can frame that any way you'd like, and showing that this person gets their haircut done by this woman, and then her prices go up to $300 a cut.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Just doing a free haircut for a celebrity or someone of a high caliber.
Mm-hmm. And
Nice.
and Pauly Shore is going through all that trauma right now, from his upbringing, from his life that he lived, and continues to, and dealing with the depression of his lost relatives.
Yeah.
And if when I get a session with him,
Yeah.
he will announce and say, hey, I started doing this thing by this guy, and then it all happens.
Yeah.
Nice.
And I'm 1 degree away from this guy.
Badass.
Who is Isaac Devon?
Isaac Devon is a multi-instrumentalist, composer, actor, and sound therapist.
It's all me. All fucking me. All fucking day, all fucking night, all fucking me.
And what got you into acting?
Acting is something I always wanted to do ever since I was in 4th grade, and music became the main focus. But parallel to that, acting is always something I wanted to pursue, and I feel that I really got the opportunity whenever Joe Salinas pretty much invited me to try it out, and it's, you know, it felt like I had a strong chemistry with him, and I was able to really jump into it without feeling scared because we already had a great connection together.
Okay, kid. Hold on. Get there at 1:30. Everyone will be out at lunch.
And where do you get your inspiration for your role?
Oh man, I imagine this character who's pissed off and arrogant, and what does that feel like? Where does that come from? And part of it is I drink to get ready for it. Not too much, but just enough to feel the sting. And I spend some time in the mirror and like get into character, pay attention to the outfit that I'm wearing, and just dive into it.
Not a word. Oh, this one's been bugging me all fucking day. Goddamn!
How did Fazzeti come about?
Joe, the director of Wake and Off Course, he was the guy that developed the character. I know a few years ago, before we started filming that, he had he would always just joke around and doing different accents and all that, and then he had this character developed. And one morning I woke up to a text message saying he's got the perfect role for me, and I read the dialogue in it. I was like, yeah, this is something I really want to do, and it's gonna be a lot of fun developing this character.
You want me to pay somebody for $10? You fucking kidding me?
$10? What the fuck's the matter with you? Here's fucking $10 and go fuck yourself. I mean 10 large, 10 G's, 10 bathroom shitting all day, $1,000.
What kind of roles would you like to pursue?
Wow, I've always wanted to be part of a scary movie, like the villain, you know, really get into the psychological part of the mind and you get people at the edge of the seat. I've always been a fan of horror movies, and there's that kind of role, a serious role. You know, I suppose I'd love to be challenged into anything, really.
Who the fuck is this?
Yeah, Mr. Fazzeti. Yeah, no, it's done. It's done.
Good job, kid! Alright. Keep your dick in your pants. I'll call you in like 2 hours.
And where can we go to find all this information about what you do?
You can go to my Facebook. I have 2 of them. One is for music, personal, and then the other is for sound healing. Under Instagram, you can go to Hey I Know You. That's for music and personal. No is spelled K-N-O-E. For sound therapy, it's The Sound Shaman. And you can also go to the website, thesoundshaman.com, if you're interested in holistic practices and energy work. And for music, you can go to The Sound Shaman as well, or type in Isaac Devon. Basically put Isaac Devon in Google and all of my social media will pop up. There's Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, SoundCloud, and Reverb Nation.
Nice. Well, thank you so much, Isaac Devon. This is Isaac Devon, and you'll be able to see him in the upcoming feature film, Off Course.
Thank you.
Hey! There he is!
Yeah.
You can find me, The Sound Shaman, Instagram, for Facebook, it's .com/Isaac Sound, Give it a like. For YouTube, it's The Sound Shaman. For SoundCloud, it's The Sound Shaman. For my personal music, it's Isaac Devon, ISAAC DUVON. Personal Instagram is Hey I Know You. No is spelled KNOE. Go ahead and check that out. Check me out in the film. Check us out next time. And they're going to continue to be bringing you some hot-ass content. So stay in the loop.
The first video broadcast podcast, Random Insanity. Me, Isaac Duvon, is our special guest. T-Bone over here in the corner, running the sound.
You.
We're making it happen live here in the bunker, in the yellow submarine, in the down under.
It's just a quick thing, so the next ones are going to be better. Trust me.
Yes. But now you know our location, so now you get it down! Oh yeah, stay tuned.